welcome to a new reading vlog. This is now officially week 3-ish, 3.5 of the NEWTs magical readathon. It is like just past lunchtime. I'm loving this glow effect on the windows in the car. I just finished watching The Wizard of Oz, a junior production, which Jesse's little brother is in. It was amazing. Though we did not have the best seats. Would have been better if we were further up the back. But we were right down the front, which meant that when all the little kids were standing up, you couldn't see anything, but it was fine. Hey! I really wanted to go get charcoal chicken for lunch, but they're shut, so I'm mad. So I'm gonna go get some chips and gravy from Red Rooster instead. Oh well. Not the same, but oh well. And then I'm gonna drive home. The show was about an hour away from our house, closer to where Jesse's mum lives. So I drove here and I'm driving back, and then I'm gonna go straight to work. So just a quick lunch and then off to work, and I'm gonna be listening to Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor on my way back, which is what I did on my way here. Obviously Jesse came as well, but I'm rushing home to go to work. So he brought his own car so he could stick around for a bit longer and spend some time with his family beforehand. And yeah, so that's the plan for today. I'm hoping once I get to work to finish The Wicked Deep by Shea Earnshaw and start The Bone Witch by Rinji Pago. That is my plan for today. And we're going to achieve it. I really want to achieve it and get a solid way through The Bone Witch as well. So then tomorrow I can also read a lot of The Bone Witch, and then we'll be doing really good. So I'll catch up with you later. So I just got home from work. I'm going back to work in a couple of hours, but for now I'm cooking myself a bit of a late dinner, seeing as it's now like almost 8 o'clock. Oh well. I finished The Wicked Deep by Shea Earnshaw while I was at work. Good job me. And I'm 50 pages into The Bone Witch by Rinji Pago. I'll show you what I'm cooking. So I've cut up some beans. I have some sweet potato and some corn. And then I'm going to be cooking up these pork steaks with peking glaze. This is obviously going to be 2 meals worth. I'm at work for dinner tomorrow night, so I'm going to make up a little handy-dandy meal. There's taco meat on my thing. Oh my god, from where I made tacos last night. But anyway, let's get out the container, because yeah, I'm going to make up like a meal box for tomorrow. My messy container cupboard. I don't know if this one will be enough. Maybe this and then another one of a similar size might be sufficient. Maybe those two. Maybe that might do the job. Okay, anyway, that's gonna go boiling away. I might go fill out my little book of keeping record of the readathon, so let's go do that. I read The Wicked Deep by Shea Earnshaw. This is for, I believe, an exceeds expectations in Defense Against the Dark Arts. Cool, yes, which is a foiled book, of which this obviously is. So I'm going to fill that in and we'll get going. I've just started eating, but I thought I should probably show you what it looked like when it's done. So we have the pork steak, musky potato mash, half-eaten corn, and some salt and pepper beans. Yum! I also might have an apple pie. I've put the oven on to make an apple pie, or like a frozen one, but you know, apple pie afterwards. If I'm still feeling hungry, otherwise I'll turn the oven off. But you know, yes. Okay, dinner's done. I preheated the oven for apple pie. I haven't put it in yet. I'm thinking I'll do that in a minute. I've just messaged just to see if he wants me to put one in for him. And I'm gonna maybe get change my top for a cardigan, for a hoodie, and maybe wash my face so that I'm ready to go to, or unpack my bag so I'm ready to go to work, which isn't for a couple more hours, like an hour and a half. What if it's like 8:30? It's an hour and a half. But if I eat this apple pie, then it'll start getting closer, and I just want to be ready and happy. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll grab out the Bone Witch, and I might start reading that. A bit more of that. I'm hopeful to get 100 pages in tonight, and then read like 150 pages tomorrow. Do you reckon that's achievable? And then it'll be like 150 pages from the end. So I can maybe finish this Monday or Tuesday, which is my goal. So if I could read 200 pages tomorrow, that would be amazing. And then I would almost certainly finish on Monday. But, oh, Tiger. Yeah. Cutie. So yes, from this angle, it really looks like she's decapitating her baby. But she's not. She's just doing the scruff neck carry. So, anyway, okay. I'm going to go get changed and clean my face. Yeah. Good night. It is 1 a.m. I'm just about to go to bed. While I've been at work, I've read 100 pages of The Bone Witch by Rinch Paco. I'm really enjoying it so far, but I'm a bit torn. It is giving me pretty solid Memoirs of a Geisha vibes, but almost to the point where it seems rip-offy. The magic system is amazing. I'm really enjoying the magic system, which obviously is not in Memoirs of a Geisha because that's realistic, contemporary. But like there's plot elements now that we've gotten to the Willows, which is like the equivalent of the Geisha house, that are very similar. Like there's a scene where T, who's our main character, and yes, I'm pretty sure it's T because all her sisters are named after flowers, so I'm pretty sure her name's T. T is washing the like mother's back, like it's not mother, you know, the equivalent of like cheer, washing mother's back and getting bossed around and being the little foot soldier of the house. And obviously they've got very similar outfits. It's very clear they're based on geisha. Like they've got instead of kimono they wear hua, and they have a waist wrap, which is basically your obi, and they wear their hair a certain way, and they've got to go to school to learn how to be asha, as they're called, asha, and they're going to be training asha, and then they're entertainers, and they're geisha. And then I've just stumbled on a scene where she is kind of bullied into damaging another girl's, like wearing another girl's hua, just like in Memoirs of a Geisha, where what's her name, the really pretty one, goads her into damaging Mameha's kimono, and it's just, I'm feeling those vibes a bit too strong at the moment. But obviously with the magic system it's going to develop very differently, but I hope that these like super similarities are just in these like handful of chapters and we go past that, because at the moment it feels rip-offy, but the magic system itself, like the additional magic system, is amazing. So unless we're marketing this as like a Memoirs of a Geisha retelling but in fantasy, well, I guess there is a like praise spot somewhere here that someone says, who was it? Kirkus Reviews. A high fantasy Memoirs of a Geisha. So yeah. Yes it is. 100%. But I am enjoying it. I like our characters. I'm really liking the world, though it is a bit hard to keep the places straight a little bit.
but I'm not referring back to the map. I could probably help myself by referring back to the map, but the magic system is awesome. I'm really enjoying that, and I've still got a lot to go, so I'm like a quarter of the way through, so I'm really excited to see how this develops. I hear it's amazing, so I'm hopeful that this like Memoirs of a Geisha really similarities like eases off a bit in the next little bit, so I'm not constantly comparing it, and then we can get underway with the fun stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed and I'm gonna try, and my goal is to read, okay, achievable goal, 150 pages, aim 200 pages of this tomorrow, and then finish it Monday is the plan. That would be great. And then I can start the next thing. Hopefully Dance of Thieves will have arrived. No, wait. I need to read Sky in the Deep before I can read Dance of Thieves. Sky in the Deep next. Yeah, let's go.
Good morning, good morning. It's Sunday. I just finished work. I'm about to go home. I'm still in my pajamas. I'm in my hoodie and my, I don't know, white balance means you can't see it, but my pajamas. And I'm about to go past the Macca's drive-through to get breakfast, because that's what happens when I work mornings. For Jess and I, maybe Brayden, and off I go. I'm hoping to read a heap of Bone Witch today, which is what we've been talking about. I might put Strange the Dreamer on my way through drive-through, because I'll get bored otherwise, and I'm back at work from 4:30, so we have a bit of the day to do some cleaning and some reading, so yeah. It's Monday. The kitten's coming to say hi. Say hi, kitty. Come. Let me love you and be on camera. Yeah. She's like, you're literally just holding me by the armpits. Please stop. It is Wednesday afternoon. I've just gotten back from work. I forgot to vlog last night when I got home. I was going to update you and let you know that I'd been playing a Monopoly. So I wasn't reading. At work, Jessie came round to my work and we played Monopoly. So, Jessie and Brayden and my boss and I. Which was fun. But so I didn't read, and then I had a headache when I got home, so I didn't read and I didn't update because, you know, I had a headache. So then I forgot to update this morning on my way to work. I've listened to a bit of Strange the Dreamer.
so far today, and I'm about to get in. Oh, 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 that was a burp. I'm about to get out the Bone Witch and read some of that. I was going to go to yoga this evening. I don't know if I will though, because on my walk home from work to my car, I suddenly felt really awful in the gut. Like crampy and ugh. So I don't know what's going on there, but I don't know if I want to exacerbate that by doing yoga. I'm going to see if my friend Sarah, who I normally go with, if she's going to go, and then I might hike in and might force myself to go, but otherwise I might give it a miss tonight. I was really hoping to go tonight and then tomorrow night and then Wednesday and Thursday, and it'd be all swell, but maybe that's not going to happen. Maybe I'm doing a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday scenario instead, and hopefully this settles down. But yeah, I'm not feeling that flash hot, but I can't go on the weekend, so I have too much work, and I need to sleep. So, oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh! She tried to climb over the camera, dug a claw into my knee, fell off. Yeah, so I'm about to start reading The Bone Witch, and we'll see where we can go from there. I'll fill you in later, hopefully, if I don't forget again. Like last night was like I had a headache and therefore forgot. Tonight I might just be an idiot and forget. Shrug, who knows? But anyway, I will update you in a bit. So, Jesse just got home. They're out there, and he got me a birthday present. It's a bit late in coming, but he got me this puzzle clock. How cute is this? It's so cute. And also, similar flower pot. These are puzzles, but like 3D puzzles that become a thing. And oh my god, how cute are they? This is 80 pieces. This one's 145 pieces. I'm like so excited. I really want to read, but I also really want to do one of these like right now. I might do that. Okay, so I'm about to go to bed. I just wanted to give you a quick update. This evening, since chatting to you last, finished this puzzle, which is a flower pot / cup holder, pencil holder / whatever you want to put in it. It's got these gorgeous little birds. How cute is that? Yes, one of my gifts from Jessie that I was showing you before. We also played a bunch of Town of Salem because we could, and it was great. But I did read about just under 100 pages of The Bone Witch by Ringe Paco. I was hoping to read more, but got distracted, so that didn't happen. I'm hopeful I might be able to rush through and finish it tomorrow night. We'll see what happens. Otherwise, I should be finishing it Wednesday, no problem. And then I can start, what's my next read? Sky in the Deep. So that's what's on the cards for then. I am like, I guess I'm probably like 2/3 of the way through The Bone Witch. So it could be achievable for tomorrow, but we'll see how we go. I'm actually enjoying it more now. I was having a bit of trouble in the first third because it reminded me so closely of Memoirs of a Geisha. But it's diverged a little bit now, so a lot more threads coming in. So I'm enjoying it more now than I was originally. But anyway, I'll chat with you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning. I have to go get ready. I just finished breakfast. I'm just gonna go get dressed, do the face, the things. I'm gonna listen to Strange the Dreamer again on the way into work. I just yesterday on the way home, I upped my listening speed to 2.5. This is an experience for me. When I first started listening to audiobooks earlier in the year, I could only do 1.5 speed. Two times speed was too fast. I just couldn't take anything in. And then I started going like, 1.5 is fine. How about we try 2? And 2's fine now. But 2.5 is like pushing it. I can kind of do it. But I don't know if I could do it on something new. I can do it on a reread, like Strange the Dreamer, but I don't know if I could do it on a new release, like something I haven't read before. So I'm listening to Strange the Dreamer in 2.5, or the rest of it anyway, and we'll see if I get used to 2.5. Otherwise, we'll be going back to 2 for other things, but maybe 2.5 for rereads, because I will be rereading Clockwork Princess on audiobook at some point soon. Hopefully next month. But yeah, that's where we're at. Oh, and I'm gonna try and read The Bird Witch today. Either finish it or get really close to finishing is my goal. Good afternoon. I just got home from work. I'm gonna go to yoga in a little bit, but I just wanted to let you know I finished Strange the Dreamer on the drive home. A reread, but I'm glad I did it because Music of Nightmares comes out next month. October. And I have no memory of that ending. Like, I'd totally forgotten that ending. I also have a package here that I'm going to unbox now. I know what it is, but let's show you. So it is Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson, which is what I was predicting it to be. But, oh my god, how beautiful is this? It's kind of big. I think it's actually taller than the other books. Like, I don't think it's the same height. This cover is stunning. Look at that. And the spine. And I'm pretty sure the bare naked spine is the same style. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. I'm hoping to read this month. It is a bit chunky though, so I'm a bit concerned about fitting it in. But something else might just have to suffer to get this read, because I'm so excited. Loved The Remnant Chronicles by Mary E. Pearson. This is a spin-off to that. I've been excited about this like since it was announced. So I think this is going to have to get read very soon. So my current read is my acceptable owl for one of my things. And I'm like almost done. I'm hoping to finish it today. We'll definitely finish it tomorrow. But my next read is for an E. And that's Sky in the Deep by Adrian Young. And then the subject that this is the E in, the O, is going to be this. So I think I will read these two next. And then after my current read. And then if I get through those, I'll read The Apocalypse of Elena Mendoza, which is my next E. And then if I manage to get through all those, I'll read In Other Lands. But this will suffer if I can't get through it all. But I guess I can just read this in September. Even though there's other things I also want to read in September. But I will hopefully get close. I also wanted to let you know that my next audiobook is going to be These Rebel Waves by Sarah Rush. I don't know if it's technically not on, I don't have it written down to fulfill any of my hours, but it's a new release, and that just came out. Yeah. And it's, originally it was on my TBR, but I picked something else for one of the other categories instead because I was concerned I wouldn't get it in time. But then the audiobook became available in my library, so I'm going to read that, and hopefully it won't take me long because it's not super long. But, yeah, so I might have to figure out something else it could potentially go in for. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look. Maybe it ends on an even-numbered page? Maybe? I could put it in that category, which gets me an E in arithmancy. But yeah, so Sky in the Deep and Dance of Thieves get me an outstanding in Transfiguration. So I definitely want to get through those if I can. But I just finished Strange the Dreamer, which gets me Book from a Fave Author, which gives me an A in Muggle Studies. So I'm going to tick that off. Oh, it could always go in, would fit in at a, oh no, that's Dance of Thieves. Dance of Thieves would go there. I'm going to have to go look at the cover now, aren't I? And see what it might fit in for. It might end on an even page. I'm going to look this up. It does end on an even numbered page, so I might end up putting it in to my E for arithmancy. We'll see. I guess it's if I get it finished in time, but it's only the 21st and I'll be starting it tonight on my little drive. So I guess it should be achievable, right? Okay, so it is just after 1 a.m. I'm about to go to bed, but I just wanted to update you on my reading day today. So as I mentioned earlier, I finished Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. Really exciting. It's a reread for me, and I was very happy with it. I'm really glad I reread it with Museum Nightmares coming out, because I had forgotten lots. And then I started These Rebel Waves by Sarah Rush, which is my next audiobook. So that's fun. I'm like 40 minutes into that. We'll probably read heaps more tomorrow. And then I have also finished, which I was very happy with myself for. I was a bit concerned I wouldn't. But I also finished The Bone Witch by Rinch Paco. This I'm a bit torn on. I had things I really enjoyed about it and things I was not so fond of. Like, the magic system, interesting. The main character I really liked. Supporting characters I mostly really liked. Its similarities to Memoirs of a Geisha, which I think if I had been gone into this having been told it was a retelling, I think I would have enjoyed it more. Kind of irked me. So I think all around I give it like a 3.75 stars. Like, I think it has a lot of promise. I think I might buy the second one. The covers are so pretty though, so I'm really tempted to get the second one. Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. But there were some things that kind of pulled me out of the story, which was a bummer. So 3.75. Otherwise it would have been like a 4.5. And then I also started, so other than These Rebel Waves, I also started and read about 25 pages of Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young. I've barely started this. This is like a Vikings kind of story with a bit of magic. I've hardly started. I'm like 3 chapters in, so I can tell you not much at all. Exactly the same with Rebel Waves. So These Rebel Waves is a piratey kind of book with magic. Both of them sound pretty cool. This one's about 300 pages, so I'm hopeful to get it done in the next couple of days, which will really help me to actually try to achieve my goals for the readathon by the 31st. This definitely needs to get read ASAP if I'm going to achieve 4 more books in the next 10 days. So this really needs to get read with like in the next 2 days. And then I'll have like 8 dates for another 3 books. So, and one of those is like over 500 pages. One's like 380 pages and one's, what's the third one? Like 400 pages. So I don't think it's gonna happen, but we're gonna work towards it and we'll see. Yeah, so I'm now gonna go to bed and I'll chat with you tomorrow. Good afternoon. I am on my way home from work. I'm gonna start walking in my car. Anyway, I just wanted to update you on what I've been doing. Today I've read about 25 pages so far of Sky in the Deep, and I've listened to an hour or so of These Rebel Waves while moving my car and driving into work and all those kind of things. I'm going to keep listening to These Rebel Waves on the drive home. I'm going to go past the library because I have some manga there to pick up. I've only really read like 1 manga before, but I liked it and I want to kind of explore that kind of graphic novel a bit more. So I'm trying out the first volume of a bunch of different manga that are popular to kind of learn what I like and don't like in manga. And that probably won't happen till September. I might do a video about it actually. I could do it a vlog style video, learning about manga. Yeah, and I mean, maybe I'll also watch some anime, who knows. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna, well, I've got like 7 to pick up. I'll show you when I get home what they are. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that on the way home. They probably won't get read till September, but I mean, let me know if you want that kind of video.
and I will film that kind of video. Me reading manga for the first time, really. The only other manga I've ever read is when I was like a kid. I attempted a bunch of manga, but in a very vague, flicking through them kind of way when I was like 10. That doesn't really count. Didn't really get into them. And I've read Orange by Shiga Tanaka. The complete Orange, I've read all of them. And that was really good, but sometimes childish. I don't think that's really my genre of manga, per se. Like, it was really sweet. But I'm really keen to read some, like, more darker stuff, more paranormal fantasy stuff. So I have a bunch of things that I'm going to get out. I have 10 all up I'm going to read, the first volume of. 7 are already in at the library. And then 3 that I'm still waiting on that are like, haven't made their way to me yet. They're on reserve. So, yeah, I'm going to go, had a cold flash. I'm going to listen to these Rebel Waves as I go pick those up. Then I'll go home. We'll probably play more of Town of Salem tonight because we're addicted. I was going to go to yoga, but I think we might go out for dinner because Jessie got a job offer today, so fun. So we should go celebrate. And then play a bit of Town of Salem, and then I'm hoping to read a whole bunch of Sky in the Deep. So that's the plan. If I can get another like 100 pages of Sky in the Deep read, it'll be a hard press, but very handy. Hopefully I can then finish it or get very close to finishing it tomorrow. That's my overall plan for the evening, and I will chat with you later. Okay, so I'm back from the library. So I ended up only picking up 6 things because I thought I'd got one of them in the manga, but apparently I got the novelization. Not about that life, so I put it back. So I got a kind of wide variety of things, different kind of genres. So we have Fruits Basket, Volume 1. Just saying, I don't know much about any of these. I'm relying on, like, ratings that I've heard of them, kind of thing. So we have Fruits Basket, Vampire Night. These are all Volume 1, by the way. Black Butler, Ouran High School Host Club, Blue Exorcist, and the one I'm most excited about, Attack on Titan. So those are going on my shelf. I'll probably read them early in September. I'm away in the first week of September, but I'll read. Whoops! Okay, not something ever. I'll read them probably when I get back. And they obviously won't take me too long because they're graphic novels and they're manga and they're short. So I'm excited though. Yes. Anyway, I'm going to read a bit more of Sky in the Deep. I was going to go to yoga, but instead we're going to go to dinner, I think. Did I mention that already? So I'm going to read some of this now. Yeah. While watching Jessie play Town of Salem. Hey, so I'm about to go to bed, but I just wanted to give you a quick update. I've just put my moisturizer on. So I read about, to all up today, I read about 2 hours of these Rebel Waves. And I read about 75 pages of Sky in the Deep. Not as much as I'd planned to, but A, we went out and got Thai for dinner, so that took time. And B, we played a lot of Town of Salem. It's really addictive. Anyway, I did want to say though, this is weird. Like, its pacing is really strange to me. I haven't really connected to any of the characters very well yet. She's a bit of a Wonder Woman, like, not in a good way. Like, she's survived more physical brutality than most people should really be able to. I don't really know what's happening with the plot, and I'm like almost a third of the way through. Like, I feel like I should know something by now. I don't know what the plot is. It's confusing. Pacing issues.
Like the scenes don't flow well into each other. The timeline seems strange. I don't know, it's just strange. It's not what I expected at all. But I do want to finish it because that gets me my E for transfiguration, so then I can start Dance of Thieves and have that count for the O. So like I don't want to just DNF this because it's a pretty cover and I'd like it to go on my shelf, and I want to get the full owl. So I'm going to finish it, but it might end up taking me a bit longer than I'd originally planned because I mean I am like nearly a third of the way through, but it's just weird. Weird pacing, weird characters, slow, weird plot. I don't know what's going on. I honestly don't know what's going on. Like, I guess spoilers, but our main character, who is like a tribeswoman, I guess they're kind of Vikings, like it's implied in the synopsis. But it doesn't expressly say they're Vikings, but obviously they're like Nordic. And she's from one clan, and her brother died in some big battle, and she saw him bleed out. And then she's fighting this enemy army, and she sees him. And then like the very next chapter, she sees him again, and gets taken by him to the enemy clans thing, where she gets like sold as a slave, but back to his friend, so that she's not being sent off because he doesn't want her to be sent off, but I don't really know why. There's no tension other than her life, like her honor. Like she doesn't want to be a slave, but she's really only been sold in to be a slave because her brother wants to protect her. So they, instead of the rest of the enemy tribe doing whatever with her, he bought her, like he got his friend to buy her so that she was somewhere he was aware of, and that was very obvious. But oh no, her honor means she could never possibly be a slave, and that's such a big slight, and how dare he. And that's like the only tension. There's no other tension. And now it's just families doing family stuff, and this family of her brother, his friend, and his friend's mother, and his friend's little brother, and now her in this house are just doing things. There's not even any tension in the house other than her being like, I'm a warrior woman, and I could kill them all and run away if I wanted to, but she doesn't. I don't know, it's weird. I don't know, I feel like nothing is happening, but also a lot is happening in a short period of time. Like the pacing is so strange. Anyway, I'm going to stop ranting about this book, and I'm going to go to bed because it's late, and I'm going to read more tomorrow and probably complain more tomorrow. At least I know my next read's going to be great. Good morning. It's Thursday. I am just about to finish breakfast as per usual, just about to go get ready. You know, we're at the same place we were last night. I talked to you last night, but I just want to kind of give you a layout for the day. I've got work, and then I'm going to go to yoga because I didn't go last night. And then I've got other work tonight. So I'm hopeful that that will let me get through a decent chunk of Sky in the Deep. I read like almost over 100 pages of The Bone Witch last time I was at work for that style shift. So hopefully I can read like 100 pages of Sky in the Deep while I'm there tonight, and a bit more during the day. That'd get me very close to finishing, so I could finish it tomorrow. We have a writing session at work today during the day work, and sometimes, depending on what I'm working on, I'll listen to an audiobook during that, so that might get through a good chunk of these Rebel Waves. We'll see. And otherwise, yep. This weekend I think I'm going to film a book haul, because my filming schedule has been all out of whack, but I've been working extra care shifts to save money because I'm going away, and with Jesse only just like was in between jobs, just found a job. He wasn't I was paying, I didn't have to, I volunteered to pay for the holiday, and he's paying me back. So I was like keen to do those extra shifts, and also that means that during the evenings he was here, rather than normally I like try and plan my filming for when the house is clear. Obviously, like, it's not a big deal, but I film in the lounge room, and he normally gets home and collapses in the lounge room and plays a lot of video games. So it was more useful when he was working. It was easier to film when he was working all the time. But it'll pick up. It'll be fine. So I'm going to this Saturday before he wakes up, I'm going to try and film a book haul, which can go out Monday. But I think my wrap up's going to be a bit late because I will be in New Zealand at the start of September. And because it's a readathon, I want to wait right till the end before I film my wrap up. I don't want to commit to anything too early. And I know Friday night's technically the last day, but we have an early flight Saturday, and won't be home till late-ish Friday. So I don't know when that's gonna I don't think it would ever happen there, so I'm just gonna have to film my wrap up when I get back from New Zealand. But obviously there's these vlogs which tell you everything I've read for the month anyway. So and I'll do on the Friday night or Friday during the day, I'll do a last vlog and tell you all the stuff I read, the last final wrap up. But yeah, I think I will potentially vlog New Zealand, and then September is all out of whack because I'm going to New Zealand at the start of the month and then to Canada at the end of the month. It's just gonna be insane. So yep. Okay, so I just want to quickly wrap up this reading vlog. It is Thursday night. I'm hoping to edit this sometime tomorrow. I did like almost no reading today. I read about 30 pages, 40 pages maybe, of Sky in the Deep by Adrian Young. I'm just finding it really slow, which I feel like is what I've heard most people say online. Everyone else is saying, yeah, it's really slow. I don't feel like anything has happened. Like, quite literally, basically nothing has happened. Nothing is providing anticipation for anything. It just... nothing. It's like trying to world build, but not even effectively. Like, it's not giving me much anything. But I do want to try and finish it because like the pages are going by. I just feel like nothing's happened. So it doesn't encourage me to pick it up. Like it's not that I spent ages reading and didn't get very far today. I just didn't spend much time reading. I was at work all day, and then I went to yoga. Came home and Linda was visiting, and so I made food. So I spent like half an hour or so making dinner, ate dinner, we watched a movie. I sorted out some visa stuff for one of my upcoming trips, and then came to work, and I read a little bit at work but also watched some TV, which I guess is something to say to this. Normally I have the TV going and I read consistently, but I was like looking up at the TV and only reading in ad breaks. So it's kind of a lot to say to the lack of action in this. Even though they're like warrior clans, theoretically there should be like lots of action, but whatever. I'm gonna keep going. If I was the DNFing type, I would DNF, but I'm just like, I'm a third of the way through. I might as well just keep going. I'm more than a third. I might as well just keep going. And maybe it'll pick up, but it's very solidly sitting at like a 2.53 stars at the moment. And I definitely don't think I will finish all my TBR in time, but I will at least have got something in every subject, just not the ease that I was looking for. I am hopeful to finish this. These Are Waves, which is the audiobook. I did read 2 hours of the audiobook today, which was good. And maybe another audiobook. I think my next audiobook will be Unearthed by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner, so that's exciting. That'll be good, I think. So maybe finish that before the end of the month, and maybe and hopefully finish Dance of Thieves. So like finish this, read Dance of Thieves. If I can finish Dance of Thieves by the end of the month, I'll be happy with myself. And then we'll go into September with a new slate and good books to read, because I have a lot of things upcoming on my TBR I'm really excited about. So like my general TBR, not my readathon TBR. But anyway, yep. So not much happened today. Tomorrow's a bit hectic. I've got work, obviously, day job, and then we're going to see a local production of Chicago tomorrow night, and then I've got work both nights of the weekend here, so I hopefully can get lots of reading done there. I was hopeful that I would get to like 2/3 of the way through this today, get the last third read tomorrow, and then be reading Dance of Thieves all weekend, but I feel like I'll be finishing this Saturday, but maybe Saturday morning, and then I can read Dance of Thieves Saturday night, Sunday. So I might be able to get through another book after Dance of Thieves. Another physical book, maybe. I feel like it. Anyway, okay. Good night. I thank you for watching this reading vlog, and I will see you next week with another one. Hello, and welcome to a new reading vlog. The kitten is giving me side eye. Down there. What are you doing? She's on the floor being silly. Anyway, I thought I better update you. It is Friday afternoon. I've gotten home from work. Been procrastinating, because if you can't tell, I'm having a hard time picking up my current read, which is Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young. I have read a bunch of These Rebel Waves today at work, so I have done some reading at least today. I also, yesterday actually, but I forgot to mention it, planned out my like 2019 planner. I was eyeing off my friend's planner. She has a passion planner, and I want one. And I was planning out how I wanted my spreads to look and stuff. It won't look exactly like this, but this was like their online free downloadables. So I kind of like exampled for myself what I'm going to do. So it's like every day has like my yoga, appointments at work, my other work times with Zoe, and then I'm going to have a currently reading section every day, and videos to film, and then in the monthly section I've got a spot for my TBR and the new releases for that month. I know where I'm going to put washi tape, and I like, these are not the kind of color highlighters I'm going to use. I'm going to buy the Stabilo pastel highlighters because they're gorgeous. And then I'm going to have like a to-do list. I've already picked one. I was Googling and found one I liked that I'm going to paperclip into each week, and that'll be the day's to-do list, and then it can leave and like go into the pocket in the back each day. So it's August and I'm planning out my 2019 planner, but I guess it means I can buy the passion planner and the things that I want to go in it, and buy the highlighters and the to-do list sheets and the to-do list and some washi tapes I like and all that kind of stuff. So it will be useful. Anyway, we're going to see Chicago in about 2 hours. I think it starts. Jesse's at work for another hour. I'm going to try and spend that hour reading Sky in the Deep. I really want to finish this tomorrow, and I'm like just over a third of the way through, so I need to power through, guys. I need to power through. So this is on the cards. I also want to film a video tomorrow, and then I have work. So And I want to finish this kind of early. I would love to finish this before I have to go to work, because then I could just take Dance of Thieves with me to work, and that I am confident I will fly through, like fly through. So if that's like 500 something pages. Oh well. Anyway, I can't keep procrastinating. I would have got to just read. So bye. Okay, I've just read about 70 pages of this. Which I mean is pretty good. Things are starting to pick up. There's actual plot happening now, which is an improvement. Considering my opinion of the first third. Between a third of the way through and like I'm now just under 2/3 of the way through, a bit of plot happened. So picking up a little. But I'm gonna put on some proper shoes in a minute. I think we'll be heading off. So I'm gonna watch a YouTube video while I wait for Jesse to get home. Okay. Yeah. Good morning. It is Saturday. I'm feeling a little bit miserable. Jesse's had like a sore throat for the past week-ish. And this morning I woke up with it. Don't eat my breakfast, kitten. She wants, I don't know, she's that freeing again. So I'm just feeling like scratchy in the throat. Hopefully, and a little bit congested, but not like congested, just like a little bit tough to breathe. Hopefully food will clear out some of the bad taste, hopefully. That already made my throat feel slightly better. I'm gonna try, I want to, hopefully, if I can eat and brush my teeth and get dressed early enough before Jesse's up. I can film a book haul, or alternatively maybe make use of these shelves behind me and film on my bed for a little book haul. I'm gonna suss it out, see what kind of angles we can get going. But yeah, I want to film a book haul if I can, to go up sometime next week, because I've been a bit atrocious with videos because my weekends have just been too busy. I've got work this afternoon at 4:30 right through, and then we'll be home at like 10:30 tomorrow. And yeah, if I film, get that done, I want to also finish reading Sky in the Deep today, and hopefully can finish it early enough. Oh, I also need to do a load of washing, make sure I do that. And I also want to hopefully finish Sky in the Deep early enough that I can get a good chunk into Dance of Thieves today as well, and then like read a lot more of that tomorrow when I'm at work for a lot of the day. So that's my plan. Don't know if it's a good one, but we're going to attempt it. Say hello, kitten. Say hello. The white balance is all kinds of off, but she was being a naughty kitten and sitting on my shelf, because she does that. Yeah. Hi. So I'm still feeling a bit meh. I was going to read this morning, but I ended up doing housework, washing my hair. We went and helped Jesse's little brother buy a new computer. Bought pet food, that kind of stuff. And then I got home. They dropped me back before they went shopping, further shopping, because I had to get ready for work. And I spent that time, instead of reading, watching most of, I'm like 20 minutes from the end, so I'm hoping to finish it later tonight at work, of To All the Boys I've Loved Before, the movie. I'm really enjoying it so far. I left at a very tense time. I'm quite upset about it, and I probably did actually have time to finish it, but I wanted to grab something for dinner, because I'm at work over dinner time. So I wanted to grab something from the supermarket, and I thought that would take me way longer than it actually did. So I bought my prosciutto wrapped chicken, and I'm going to go to work. I'll probably read in the car when I get there, so I'm not arriving too early because I'm like 15 minutes early. I'm not used to having my hair over here, but I couldn't bother brushing it. Yay! But yeah, I'm still hopeful I'll finish Sky in the Deep today because I'm at work for quite a while, and then start and get a good bit through Dance of Thieves. So I'll keep you updated. Good night. I feel terrible. I'm like achy and I have hardly read anything today. We cleaned, like I said, and then I watched To All the Boys I've Loved Before, which I finished when I got to work. And then I read like 2 pages. And then we played a whole bunch of Town of Salem, which was good because I could do it with that. I think it requires focus, but not like reading focus. And my memory always goes a bit foggy when I'm sick. So I've read hardly anything. I haven't washed my face, which I was meant to do. But, you know, it's just going to have to wait till the morning because I feel I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to curl into bed and hopefully we'll do better tomorrow. Hopefully. Hi. So I'm home from work early in bed. I didn't vlog at all yesterday. It is now Monday. Yesterday I was at my care job most of the day. I didn't do much reading. I listened to a tiny bit of These Rebel Waves, and I read a little bit of Sky in the Deep, but I wasn't feeling super well. And I'm still not feeling super well. So I was having a hard time focusing on reading. And yeah, I went into work this morning, did a few things I needed my desk computer to do, and then I've come home and I'm in bed. I just finished listening to the end of These Rebel Waves on audiobook because it was audio. I could just like doze here with it in. No, not doze, but like lie here. And that's just finished. So that's a book read. I'm also hopeful that because I'm here, I'm going to take a nap. And then when I get up to have some lunch, I'll try and read a bit of Sky in the Deep. And I'm hopeful I can finish it today. That'll be 2 books read today. I mean, that's hopeful to be further along than this. Because I should have had heaps of time to read on the weekend, but I was just not feeling up to it. So sometimes these things just happen. I do also have to edit last week's vlog today. Otherwise it's going to be really late. And yeah, I just need to do that. Anyway, okay, gonna take a nap. I'll talk to you later. Good night. So I finished These Rebel Waves. I can't remember if I'd done that before I last updated you. I didn't read any of Sky in the Deep. I think I'm just having a hard time bringing myself to like look at words on a page when I'm sick. I'm feeling both better and worse. I don't know how, but you know, I'm going to see how I go in the morning. I'm going to set an alarm for my normal get-up time. We'll see how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling fine, I'll go into work. But otherwise, I might arrange for someone to cover me. I don't know. I have to go to night work, like the night shift, like care work. It's a bit less physically demanding and energy demanding. And my boss doesn't care if I'm sick. But I do one-on-one with more like random community members at my day job. I don't want to make a random sick. Like my boss at care, for my care, like Zoe at least knows that she won't get sick from what I've got. She knows she doesn't get sick from that kind of thing. So like so I'll have to go do that anyway, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to physically deal with a day at work. But I might be well enough to try and read my book. I know I can do a bit of work, I guess. I ended up napping all this afternoon, so I didn't do any this afternoon, but there are a few work-related things I can definitely do from home if I'm not feeling any better. But we'll see. we'll see. Good afternoon. I realized I should probably do a vlog update because I haven't done that yet. Can you tell? I basically have not been out of bed all day. I decided this morning to stay home again. I napped all morning. And I'm gonna nap a bit again this afternoon in the hopes that I can clear this off. My voice is almost back to normal. But I still have like a bad cough in the back of my throat that comes and goes. And a little bit of a, not quite a runny nose, but like more, I think that's just because my room's not super warm. But my bed is, so I'm not turning the heater on. I'm feeling a little bit better this afternoon, but I don't know. I didn't go to work. I'm trying to be better to fly out of the country at the end of the week, so that definitely contributed to that decision. I don't want to make anyone else sick, even if I'm feeling alright. So I did a little bit of work from home, sent a few emails. I've got another email I've still got to send, but I'm kind of holding off on it because I'm waiting for a reply from some people before I send it. And then I was going to... Yesterday, you would have known that I was meant to be editing my last week's reading vlog. It didn't happen yesterday. I don't think it's going to happen today either. My motivation to do it is... Bye-bye. So, I don't think that'll happen. I'm trying. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have another nap. I'm trying to get myself motivated to finish Sky in the Deep today. I'm close enough to the end that it should be doable, no problem. I was meant to finish it like 4 days ago, so, you know. Anyway. I've had a bit of lunch. I had some salad. You know, get those vitamins up in my body. I think I'm going to have a nap. And then I've got an alarm. I'll set an alarm for a couple of hours to get up to read. And send that email, that work email. So, you're not going to get a reading vlog for a bit. I mean, my last week, the final week of the readathon, this vlog is going to be up really late anyway. Because I'm going to be out of the country for the next week, directly after the end of the vlog. So, and I don't want to finish early, because it's the final day of the readathon. So, I will probably, have this up really late. But I'm hoping to get last week's vlog up sometime in the next couple of days before I go away. Oh well. I can't help it if I'm sick. So that's my plan for this afternoon. Did I tell you I finished these Urban Waves? I think I did. Did I tell you that I enjoyed it? I think I did. I thought the characters were really vibrant and fun. Perhaps not like the most complex plot or anything, but it was fun. It was like a 3.75, I think. Trying to be more critical in my star ratings, if you can't tell. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go have a nap. Bye. Good morning. I'm back in my bed. I went to work last night. I read like 20 more pages. I know, awful. Of Sky in the Deep. I'm really close to the end, but my boss wanted to go to bed, and I was like, yeah, cool, I'll keep reading once I put you in bed. And then because I'm still sick, I literally, like, crawled into the care bed and fell asleep, so that didn't happen. I went to work this morning for maybe a couple of hours. I had a few things I had to do. I've brought some work home with me. I'm just finished breakfast, and I'm going to finish this, like, right now, because I feel like half of my problem is I'm sick, and half that this book is kind of boring. So I'm literally like 20 pages from the end, so I'm going to finish it. And I had a lot of washing in. And I'm going to hopefully, I want to read the first chapter or so of Dance of Thieves. Because I think, because it'll be a better book, hopefully, I'll actually get gripped in and really want to read it. So I'll get back to you once later in the day. I'm still in recovery, but I'm feeling a bit better, so I might just have a short nap this afternoon. Who knows? So I just
finished Sky in the Deep. This is a solid, like, 2.75, 3 stars for me. Basically, it follows this girl who's part of a tribe, kind of Viking-y, kind of, but not at the same time. Kind of has Viking vibes. No magical realism, just like god worshipping, but you know, would have been normal of the time. I originally thought this had magical realism, but no. And she's part of one tribe, and they regularly go to this middle ground to fight this other tribe. And she thought her brother had died in battle, but it turns out they'd left him on the battlefield and he was still kind of alive, and a boy from the other tribe took him in, and she then gets captured by that other tribe and is living with her brother and this other boy in their house. And not much happens for like 2/3 of the book, and then there's a big battle. That's it. And so the world building was a bit atrocious. The characters were very two-dimensional. Yeah, and basically no plot. So I can't think of anything, like, everything was just very mediocre. Hence why it's getting like a 2.75, 3 stars. I just don't think anything was done particularly well. Nothing was done like, oh my god, that was like the worst ever. But yeah, the characters were a little bit flat. I'm dropping it everywhere. The characters were flat. The plot was very slow and not much happened. The world building was limited. Like, the world was just these 2, 3, I guess, tribes. In this little area, like this little group of villages. That was the whole world. And the differences between the tribes weren't super well explained. They followed different gods, but that was about it. Otherwise, they were very similar, which I guess was the point of the book. I guess maybe the only magical realism element was that the third tribe were talked about as having, like, White Walker-y appearances, but, like, they still died like normal people. And I feel like that was just more a us against them scenario. But the whole point of the book is that it shouldn't be us against them, so I don't even get that. Ranting about it makes me want to give it 2 stars, but, like, I didn't. And it did take me forever to read, which is, I believe, a combination of the slow plot, like nothing happening, and me being sick, so my motivation to read was, ba-bam, down the drain. But anyway. Yep, it's done now. At least it's done. It's taken me like a week, but it's done. And I can start Dance of Thieves. Oh, thank God. I don't even know why I'm still trying to vlog, to be honest. It is Thursday. Yesterday I did read 50 pages of A Dance of Thieves. It's now midday today, and I've done nothing but sleep, because yesterday, especially yesterday afternoon, I was feeling pretty good. Like, all day I was like, yeah, cool, I'm still not 100%, I've still got a cough, I don't want to be around people and infect them, but I'm feeling mostly okay. And this morning I woke up with, like, the worst cough. I sounded like a dying seal. So again, I slept all morning. Yep, that's my life. So, I'm now awake. It's 12:14. And I'm gonna try and get a little bit of work done. And then I'll do some reading. I think Linda's coming around. Jesse's doing a split shift today. And yes. We'll see how life goes. Okay, so it's the last day of the readathon tomorrow. Last day of the month. Being sick again today, we had a friend over, so I didn't do much. Did no reading, actually. 0 reading. I was planning on it, but then I slept all morning, if you didn't notice. And then our friend came over, so we played games all evening. And yeah, I did not read. so good on me. Do you want to go to the bottom? I just want a blanket that makes me think of real blanket. That'll do. Anyway, so I didn't read it all today. This end of the readathon has just been a total bust. I was doing so good for the first 3 weeks, and then I got sick. I read a boring book, so I got a bit slumpy. Then I got sick. I'm actually really enjoying Dance of Thieves, but as I slept all morning, I didn't read any of it. I might read a bit tomorrow, but I'm definitely not going to finish it by the end of the readathon. So bust on that front, and we leave for New Zealand Saturday morning, and I don't want to take it because it's a big heavy hardback, 500-page hardback. I don't really want to take it away with me. Plus, I'm only 50 pages in. So I'm going to put it down after tomorrow. I'll read some tomorrow. But I'm not going to take it with me. I'm also reading, what's it called? Unearthed by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. And that's my audiobook at the moment. So I'm going to read that on the flight probably. And then I have a couple of other audiobooks. I have Heretics Anonymous set to come up while I'm overseas. I have Clockwork Princess saved, ready to listen to. And I definitely think I'll be listening to audiobooks a decent amount while I'm there. Just if we're doing any moving about or in the morning or whatever. I don't know, definitely on the flight and stuff like that. And the drive to the airport and all that kind of thing. I'm going to take some books with me because it is a relaxing holiday. So there will be times when we're just chilling out at the hotel or whatever. So I think I'm going to take, I don't know, I don't want to go overboard, and I always tend to go overboard when I pack. So I don't know whether to take 2 or 3 things or 4 things. I don't think I could reasonably read 4. Maybe I take 2 in the audiobooks. And if that's the case, I'll take The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hugo and Bright We Burn. So, by Taylor Jenkins Reid and then Kirsten White. I would also, if I was going to take something else, I would take Neverworld Wake by Marisha Pessel. And then maybe Golden Sun by Pierce Brown. But I have a feeling I might just have to leave them behind. If I just take 2, that's a reasonable achievement for going away, I think. I could get through 2 books. And anyway, I'll have audiobooks. So if I finish those, I still have something to read. Oh, and I have a couple of ebooks on my iPad. So maybe I should charge on my iPad tomorrow. And I could take that as well. Or just load them up on my computer. Because I'll have to take my computer. So I could load them up on my computer and read those 2. I have 2 short stories and 2 novellas on my computer ready to read. So I think I'll just take the 2. I'll take Bright We Burn and the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And then listen to audiobooks. So I think that's my plan for next week for my trip. But anyway, can you tell this vlog is going to be the most boring vlog. I'm sick. Or I'm bored. I'm sick. I'm so sorry. This will be short at least, but it'll be boring. So boring, because literally all I've done the past week is sleep. But I mean, I want to be recovered for this flight, so okay, good night. Oh, I was going to talk about what else I wanted to read next month, because while we're here, we might as well make it a TBR kind of thing. Next month I also want to read, and I obviously want to finish Dance of Thieves, which I'm currently reading, and I also want to read, other than the things I mentioned about taking away with me, I'd also love to be able to read, what's it called? Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik, which I have and haven't read yet. And
Scale in the Universe, and Crooked Kingdom, and The Apocalypse of Elena Mendoza. I have so many good books, my TBR pile chilling over there that I want to read, but you know, I can't read everything at once. So I think next month there's only a couple of new releases coming out that I want to get to. So I think it'll be getting through my TBR backlog. That kind of month. And I want to try and set myself the goal of mood reading a bit more. Like just picking up the book I feel like, rather than trying to meet goals. But we'll see what actually happens. Okay. Good night. Good morning. It is 11:30 on the final day of the NEWTs Magical Readathon. I made the executive decision last night to just combine these last 2 weeks into one vlog. Because let's be real, all of this week was just, I'm asleep. So, I don't think I'll finish a book today. I don't think there's any hope I'll finish a book today, to be honest. But, I'm about to go to the library to pick up a couple of manga, because they're in, for this, like, try manga challenge I'm going to be doing. Which I'll probably be vlogging, which should happen over like the middle part of August. No, not August, September. And then I'm gonna come home and do a bit of cleaning, like do dishes and stuff. Then we're gonna start packing. So maybe I'll read tonight, but probably not. We're going to Jesse's little brother's show. He's in Legally Blonde. I know, I feel like we're always going to a show, especially this vlog. But we'll be going to that this afternoon, so we got to pack beforehand because we're flying out early tomorrow morning. I'm still sick, but we're working on it. I'm feeling better than I felt this time yesterday, so improvements. I was still in bed this time yesterday. But anyway, I'm gonna go to the library and then come home again. Actually, no, I gotta go buy bun food as well, but we'll be there.